Hello. It's very orange in here. There we go. It's very orange and very loud in here. I haven't used my headphones in a while. I'm very loud. Please hold. Okay. Greetings, salutations, I'm DeeCee. I got out of MLM in 2022 and I don't have an intro, but I do have Scully, and I'm very, very happy to be streaming. I was gonna stream a very strange Mary Kay situation, and then I was like, I was gonna color on my shoes, but now I don't think I can. So we're just gonna look at Make Wellness. Justin Prince claims to have had $100 million in sales in 11 months. I don't know how you can just claim what you want. Maybe it's Lillian's claim of manufacturer's suggested retail value, but manufacturer's suggested retail price. Sorry. I don't know where you actually confirm that, but maybe someone can tell me. Does anyone in the chat know where you do that? Do any of the CPAs know where you confirm that? Or maybe the investors? But we will hear from a delightful person. It's Lindsay Matway, former #1 in Beachbody. Please hold. Sorry. There we go. Former #1 in body. She was hidden. She kind of took a leave of absence on top of her money hill that she had created via her super, sorry, I'm creating some kind of shape here maybe one of your children can tell me what shape this is. Don't worry. You don't need to tell me. I won't tell you. It may be a something prism scheme. Nora just became a... Thank you for wiping my phone screen. Nora just became a member. Welcome.
Horatio Gold, headmaster. So very pleased to meet you. So very, very pleased.
Hello, sir. Heard you wanted to see me.
I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to Illyria. Welcome, 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 welcome to Illyria. I just wanted to have you in to say welcome.
Welcome. Welcome. Nora, welcome. It is the Illuminati. Yeah, it's not a pyramid scheme, it's the Illuminati scheme. I apologize for having to do this. Nightbot's gonna throw the link up there. Why it does that? I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to do this. I apologize. I'm not gonna be able to focus. Thank you. I'm gonna be cleaning all of y'all's inside of your phones or inside of your TVs. I was gonna do this on the inside of while we were streaming for 6 hours earlier, while I was working on one thumbnail. We did watch an episode of Aaron Williams' Arbonne Consultant. We did lose about 20 brain cells, but don't worry. We took a hit for the team. We're good. We're Gucci. I mean, I probably lost them for all y'all, but that's okay. Elgato. This is Nightbot. Sometimes Nightbot's very, 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 very naughty. Sometimes Nightbot's great. If you ever wonder, why isn't DeeCee linking stuff? The little instructions are for Nightbot. Sometimes Nightbot is like, I'm going to do stuff myself, and I'm going to do it whenever I want to. And sometimes Nightbot decides, I'm going to help more than DeeCee wants me to. Then Nightbot goes in timeout for an extended period of time. But this is Nightbot being helpful. That's the Discord link. Discord's for members. Super excited when y'all join. And sometimes I miss member milestones. So y'all definitely throw things at me when I miss those. Hello, coconuts. It's on the house. It's on the house this time, but next time, you know, it'll probably be too much. You know, it'll probably be a monthly fee and 7 years of free labor and your firstborn child. Comparable to what it is in a product-based pyramid scheme. More or less. Anyways, I was into multi-level marketing companies. I sometimes go on squirrel trails. Live streaming is one of my favorite things to do. I'm trying to do some recordings. Not really good at it. Not really good at live streaming, but I sure do like talking to the live chat. And on that note, highs and lows are not positives and negatives. It's more of something you can do even when your mental health is on the very bottom of the bathroom floor. And I say that because sometimes your life just feels like you're just crushing it on the linoleum of sometimes not the cleanest space in your whole home. You know what I'm saying? And you can sometimes just say the high was you made it back home, and the low was you're on the bottom of your bathroom floor. You know what I mean? And so you can probably find a high and a low. So today was, my low was I started crying on a members only live stream. My high was got the thumbnail done. Mostly done for this stream, and I got the title done. So that's what I got done. And I ate food. I ate food today. Let's go. Michaela, hi, I took a shower and ate today. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh no. Low Sky Kitty died today. She died at a ripe old age of 15. Michaela, sending you so much love. Sky Kitty had a good life with you. 15 is a ripe age, and Sky Kitty had a good life with you. Sending lots of love and empathy and air hugs if you don't like being touched, and I would give you hugs if you do like being touched. Uh-oh. Hey Siri, turn on Do Not Disturb. I'm gonna turn on Do Not Disturb. I know. Siri cannot help me with anything. Got it. Thanks so much. Hi, had a fun time this morning. Low, so tired now. Hi, drinking hot chocolate. Low, tired. We never really get enough time with our floofs, and they just fill all of the gaps in our heart. And when we don't, when we lose them, it's like, oh my God, I'm going to start crying. It's like all of the little spots that they took up in our heart just kind of like, ugh. They're just like not as bright and comfy anymore, Oh my God. Be as sad as long as you need to, and I hope that you are compassionate toward yourself and that you also remember all of the good things that happen with your Sky Kitty. Long live the floofs. I may have to go get a drink because I'm weepy. Me too, Barbara. I had orientation for a new job. 2-hour drive one way. Oh God. I had to leave at 5 a.m. I couldn't have lunch, so I wanted Thai when I got home. Ordered. They messed up the order. Oh God. Hi, Shelby. Okay. We are watching Lindsay Matway and Justin Prince. That is why I put them in a swamp with money floating and curtains. Let us get started. Justin Prince was terminated from Modere. He didn't get his $300,000 commission check. He started Make Wellness. They have peptides like every other company. They allegedly did $100 million in 11 months. We're going to hear about it. It's going to be some kind of time. I may start coloring my shoes and gluing resin something on them, but maybe not. This is Lindsay Matway, formerly a body. She jumped ship with her entire downline mostly. And feel free to talk about your floofs in the live chat. Feel free to rage about Make Wellness in the live chat. Replay crew, much non-culty love to you and your floofs. If it's too loud, please tell me. If it's too low, please tell me.
Welcome, my
Oh my God, it's too loud.
friends. Oh my goodness. I am so honored to get to be on here with you tonight. And it does seem there has been a slight anticipation for this call specifically. And for good reason. I am so excited that we get to be on here together to be able to celebrate. And just obviously, we all know that Make Wellness is set apart, that it is not just a company, that it is a movement. It is something so incredibly special. And tonight is just going to be further confirmation of just that. So, for those of you who do not know me or my story, my name is Lindsay Matway, and I was in my previous company for 15 years. Of that time, I became the top earner of that company, and at one point had a team of over 80,000 members. So, when last year, almost exactly a year to the day, we found out that they were ending the team portion of that, becoming an affiliate, a solo affiliate only, my phone began to ring off the chain with other companies reaching out to try and recruit me to join their company.
Bridge contract.
Lots of fancy offers and guaranteed incomes and bonus plans and things like that.
Bridge contract.
And I thank my lucky stars that I had helped my best friends a couple months earlier walk through the journey of making their own decision to part ways with their previous company, to lock arms to launch Make Wellness. And in that time,
Oh. So you were already exiting body at that point. No, that's her house. This is the whole style. This is her mudroom at her multi-million-dollar home. Yeah, this is her mudroom at her multi-million-dollar home. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sorry. Yep. Yep. This is her. This is her mudroom. Yep. Sure is. Sure is. Oh, wait. Look, it's my Hocus Pocus shirt. I don't like these type of shirts because, like, why would I want the design to be on the back of the shirt? 0%. I mean, I got it because Hocus Pocus, but like, and I will wear it because I own it. But in this late stage of my life, why would I want the design to be on the back of my shirt? I wouldn't. Oh, this is a lot.
This is live from the mudroom, where I have 1,000,000 lockers and not enough children to fill them. Also, why would the lockers be this small? Because no jackets would be big enough to fill these little lockers. But they sure do look good because I am an influencer, and this is gonna look fucking cool on Instagram. Oh yeah, David. No, she was just helping her friends out of the goodness of her heart and not of her wallet. Oh, God. You know what? Why don't we just have something that's gonna work for, like, your stuff? I don't know. Like, I don't know. The mudroom makes it easier to hose down the bullshit spewing. Wear it backwards because I don't feel comfortable with someone looking at my back. Michaela, right? I'm just gonna just do this. Mother trucker. Just gonna, why don't I just do the entire stream in baby snark? It's just been one of those days. If only I had something to drink. I'm so thirsty. Regret. Mistakes have been made. Rip, 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 rip. The only mistake that hasn't been made is that I have a giant pencil to use as my microphone. It's just kind of weird that she's streaming from a mudroom and not a den or office. Nick? Oh my god, Nick! Oh my god.
Nick, I woke up this morning and I ran downstairs and I told my sister, hold on. Oh, wait. Hold on. My sister's gonna come say hi, Nick. Okay, I ran downstairs this morning. If you didn't see the stream yesterday, okay, this is what happened. My sister was showing me some paper because she always shows me paper because paper is one of my favorite things to look at. Okay? And so she was like, look at this paper. And I said, oh my, she's like, have you ever seen this paper? I'm a graphic designer. And so I used to go to like printing companies with my bigger job. Anyways. And so I knew a lot of like paper companies, and she was like, have you ever seen this paper company? I said, no, I don't think so. Because I thought I had, but I was like, no. And okay, I'm going to turn it this way just in case. She didn't want to be on camera. I'm going to turn it up. Okay, I'm going to turn it this way, but you're going to have to speak up.
Okay.
Oh my God. I don't want you to trip. I'm going to make sure you're not on camera. You might trip.
Hello.
Wait, I don't know if you can hear. Hold on. Let me see if I... Hold on. I'm going to turn the... We have to come closer.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay, can you see it? Okay, let me see if you... Here, speak.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
You gotta speak louder.
I am talking very loudly.
Okay, look, Nick's right there. Nick the Booksmith's right there. She said, oh my God, OMG, really?
Hello.
No, I told her that. I ran downstairs and I told it this morning.
That's so cool.
Hello, everyone. My sister was telling me about paper, and she told me that she heard it from this paper, this Papin?
I'm blanking on it now. Yes.
The Papin paper, and she said she heard about it on Nick the Booksmith, and I said, Nick the Booksmith? And I was like, maybe it's not the same Nick. And I was like, what? How do you spell Nick? And she was like, N-I-K. And I was like, maybe it's Nick the Wordsmith, because it can't be my... I was like, maybe I heard it. I was like, maybe it's Nick the Wordsmith, because like it can't be Nick the Booksmith, because I thought it was Nick the Booksmith, but I was like, it can't be Nick the Booksmith.
Pepin. There you go. It's
Pepin. Okay.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I'll just double check. And then it was really Nick the Booksmith, and Nick said, hello, pleasure to meet you, sis. and then I was like, oh my God, it's Nick the Booksmith, and it's the same person.
It is the same person, and that's so cool.
So she didn't want to be on camera, but she wanted to come say hi.
Yeah, and I love your channel. I really, it's so fun and educational, and I really appreciate all the hard work that you put into it. I know that you Dee was saying that you haven't been feeling well, and I am so sorry that you're not feeling well, but all the work that you've put into your channel and the wonderful tutorials and they're just beautiful. I really love it. High level of excellence, and that's ticks all of my happy boxes. So I appreciate everything that you do. It's a lot of hard work, I know. So
Oh.
And hello everyone else.
This is my older sister. She's the one that harangues us.
I?
Yes. You know, you're the corrals us.
I don't think that haranguing is. I don't think that
at
means
Christmas
what you think
time.
it
Yes.
means. Oh.
When you created harnesses out of the
Do you tell the internet that lie?
It's not a lie.
It is absolutely.
You
a lie.
created harnesses out of the
And we all took turns. being the reindeer.
The one and only.
100%.
So good to hear from you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. Yay! Oh, she sounds like you. Oh, yay! Thank you for coming upstairs.
You're welcome. Did you show them the new night that I sent you?
Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna show them. Okay, guys. Oh.
You don't have to show
No,
them.
stay up here.
I just thought that you wanted me to send it to you.
I did. No, I want to show them, but just hold on. Stay. I'm gonna show you. My sister's an artist. Okay, stay right there.
Oh no, that's the nude one.
This one, right?
Yeah, I colored it and I sent you a picture of the colored one to your text.
Text messages. Okay, this is my sister's.
He's coming upstairs. I can hear him.
My sister just finished coloring this.
Yeah, for my middle schoolers, and then the video bombed, and the audio didn't record, so I've got to do the voiceover. And I tried to do the voiceover, and my parents called me right in the middle of the voiceover.
Okay.
I should have turned my audio off, and I didn't.
Okay, but stay right there.
I'm saying.
Okay.
Look at Bubba.
Obi. Oh my God. Obi's gonna knock it over.
No, sir. No, sir. Come on, this way.
Oh,
Whoop.
there it goes. Welcome to our life. This is my sister's, wait, where'd it go?
Do you want to come this way?
Okay, this is my sister, just finished, drawing and coloring this.
That way.
She's a full-time, well, she went to school for illustration, and right now she teaches, art full-time. This is a squirrel trail of all squirrel trails, but, she just finished coloring this one. For your, which students?
My middle schoolers.
Look, he's coming back.
Bubba, here.
Come on, Obi.
This way. Come here, Bubba. Come here. Want to come in? Let's hang out with Caspian.
Come on, Obi. They know Obi because he comes in to ask to go potty a lot.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. Hi, Obi.
Don't
The
go
dogs
that way.
are here.
You have to go this way. This way. Come on.
So, anyways.
Come on.
But she has a lot of other stuff, but she just finished coloring it for her students. Anyways, but
They're learning. They're on an alcohol marker unit.
they're on an alcohol marker unit, and it's harder than it looks because if you've ever colored with markers, you know. The overlaying of the markers, you know what happens. Oh, you little jealous boy.
Is he getting attention and not you? Oh, it's at your spot?
He doesn't ever lay here unless Obi's here.
Yeah. I gotcha.
Yeah.
Jealous.
So. Color the chat entirely impressed. That's what Nick said. So. All right. Thank
Y'all
you.
are awesome. Have a wonderful evening.
That's what my sister said. All right. Back to multi-level marketing fluffery. Thank you for coming upstairs.
You're welcome.
Love you.
Love you too.
All right. Sorry for the... I know the mic was hot. I think it's still hot, but that's okay. All right. She wanted to... She's doing a... I'm just going to leave that there because... Obi was trying to... It's okay. Oh, burger. Champy's down there. He's not going to leave because Obi was up here. Bye. Oh, I don't know if someone's leaving, but yes, my sister left. Okay, back to Lindsay. Squirrel Trail, complete. Well, maybe not complete forever, but anyways, thank y'all for the... I was excited to have her come up and say hello. I literally ran downstairs when I woke up because I was so excited to tell her.
It was very easy to see this was a company that was going to do something extremely special. It was pure in its mission. Its leadership had a fire like I had never seen, and it had clarity and vision. The products were obviously going to break the internet. And so I said a huge no to all of those guarantees and took the leap of faith to do something special, something that if I was going to plant my flag, I needed to believe that it was pure in intention, that it was somewhere that anyone at any point in their journey could join. And if they had the work ethic, that they could join it and they could win.
Lindsay, you're telling me that you didn't get a bridge contract? You're telling me that you didn't get a bridge contract? Oh, good. I'm glad. She really loves your channel. She was talking about, I wish I had recorded all the things that she was saying. I recorded what she said earlier today, but she was also telling me all the details about your channel, why she loves it so much, and she does not. She's very highly, Not critical. She's picky about what she likes about YouTube channels, and she loves your channel.
And that is exactly what I believed Make Wellness was. So I ponied up my own money for the Founders Box, just like everyone else.
And did you get a bridge contract? I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep asking that. Did you get a bridge contract? This room right here probably cost you $20,000. Oh, big whoop. You put $500 up for the Founders Box?
With no special treatment, no special placements, and I decided to build shoulder to shoulder with you guys. And it was by far one of the best decisions of my entire life. I have never felt so aligned to a company. It has been the joy of my life this past year to grow this company alongside each of you.
Your body language. Oh boy. It just makes my heart just so warm. Just feel like can trust you so much, Lindsay. 80,000 people underneath her, and she ditched body like that. Affiliate who? Oh, there's an echo. I'm so sorry, guys. Thanks, pal. Echo, echo, echo. 3 minutes of echo. Sorry. Thanks, boss. Thanks, boss. It was me. We've been headphone free for a hot second. Sorry. Thank you.
So, for the past couple months, as I've been communicating with our team and talking about what's happening, I told them, it's interesting right now. There's an energy below the surface. You can feel it almost like a surfer that's waiting for a wave. You start to feel this energy.
Is it a swamp monster? Oh, wait. Sorry.
And what happens when you surf is that you don't wait for the wave to come before you get on your board and you start paddling. I told them it's time to start leaning in and it's time to start paddling because that wave is coming. And this time, I actually believe it's going to be greater than what we've previously experienced.
That's
Why?
because you're a master distributor.
Because we're locked in. We are so much more locked in. We have the systems. Our culture is there. Our technology is way more solid than it was a year ago. We have this clarity of mission. Our products are incredible. What's coming is insane. And we have this leadership that grows together, that works together to be able to build each other up, which, my friends, I have never experienced in all of my years in this.
In what? In multi-level marketing? When you were at the top with Carl Deichler? When you didn't have to lift a damn finger, when you were just able to sit back and never show your face and just get paid? Which, fine, you followed the rules. What are you talking about? The analogies, she's twisty and she hardly ever gets on Zooms. She never records herself anymore. If you go back and look, she was in Slay Squad. If you don't remember Slay Squad, we were in Slay Squad for a long time. And because because Body shut down, Slay Squad may have, Slay Squad may have shut down, but because everyone was bailing to go to different companies, it was untrustworthy to keep it open. And you had to, I think the uplines, the leaders who were in Slay Squad had to pay to be there, and then they were allowed to have their downlines be there, from what I understand. Howdy hell, Al. when I saw this, and she's not going to talk for the whole time because Justin Prince is about to come on, but I guess I'm going to speed up Justin Prince for sure. But anytime that y'all see her or you have a chance to record her, please send it to me. I would love any and all recordings that y'all can find of her that are new. And if you can send it to my campsite, that would be the best. If you can. That would be incredible.
So right now is the time to paddle. Right now is a moment in history, yes, and it's so
Lemons.
impressive what we have done thus far. But I believe it is nothing compared to what is coming.
Is this a
So,
rapture
for
sermon?
those of you who lean in right here, right now, and you give your all, you put in all of your faith and all of your focus and everything that you've got right here, I do believe the best wave you've ever experienced
is yet to come.
will be sailing your business forward in ways that maybe you have not experienced before. Now, before I hand things over, I need to honor someone. You see, you watch leaders online, and I watched Justin Prince for a very long time. We didn't have a personal relationship. I watched him from afar. And you want to believe that that person will live up to like kind of what you think they're going to be.
Oh my God.
And over the past year,
Why don't you ask Aaron Bees about Justin Prince? Go ask in Aaron's live chat about Justin Prince. Go ask. Don't ask me. Why don't you go ask Aaron Bees about Justin Prince? Go ask. Go ask. Go ask. Oh, interestingly enough, you know, Mr. This is neither here nor there. This is a squirrel trail. Drop a 1 in the chat if you know Brian Underwood is being sued civilly. Replay crew, you can drop a 1 as well. If you know. If you know, you know. Guess who deleted all of their social media posts? How interesting. And I guess they didn't have the, hey, don't delete all your shit. Because guess who deleted all their shit? Huh. That's interesting. How interesting. How interesting. I just find that interesting, especially after his talk with Herbalife. Jessica. Jessica posted a never mind. I'm gonna get demonetized. Yeah. Guess you deleted. It still has social media. Deleted social media posts. Good save, Auntie Jessica. Oh my God. How interesting. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
I have had the blessing of getting to be behind the scenes and helping to make some decisions with Make Wellness. And I've seen Justin, not the Justin giving a presentation, but a Justin working through the hard stuff. And I have to tell you, he's not as good as you think he is.
He's better.
He truly is better than I could have ever imagined in terms of his.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll just all his personal posts on Instagram and Facebook. All of his personal posts on Instagram and Facebook are deleted. All of his personal Instagram posts and on Instagram and Facebook. This is a red flag to me, because when people do stuff like this, it's not always something is up with the person. It's mostly it's mostly when you're reading a book and you dog ear the page. That's what this is to me. And also I'm never going to be in a room alone with that person. For me. That's just my rule of thumb. That's just my rule of thumb. But none of that data is truly deleted. Correct. Correct, Jessica. This is very, in my opinion, this is just me. This feels, tone-wise, Nexium-esque. The lady from Smallville, Chloe, the Chloe character, whoever the lady who played Chloe. Whatever, is it Chloe? Whatever her name was. Smallville? If y'all, I'm not saying, oh my God, watch my stuff. Y'all can go watch the YouTube without my commentary. Go watch the interview. Go watch the interview with the CEO of Herbalife, Blake Mallon, and Brian Underwood. Before you do that, read the civil lawsuit with Brian Underwood and Clarissa. Read all that first. And a lawsuit is whatever. Allegations and shade, as Emily D. Baker says, okay? Read that. And if you haven't seen the extensive behavior of Brian Underwood, fine, okay? Read all that, and then go look. Watch the interview. You don't even have to watch my video. I'm not going and asking for, views on my video, okay? I have a lot of commentary, blah, blah, blah. Go watch the video at 2 times speed, just their commentary. Go watch Brian Underwood. It a little bit is terrifying, in my opinion, how ice cold he is answering and how PR on point he is with his answers. It's almost like he's very much trying to not be himself, in my opinion. Allison Mack. Yep, Allison Mack. Allison Mack.
Humility paired with immense work ethic, his vision, the way that he can lead teams of people, the way that he will show up first and he will leave last. This is the kind of leader that is making me feel like, wow, I want to level up in a way that I maybe haven't ever before. I messaged him just the other day and I said, Justin, this is the first time in my entire career I feel like I have a mentor in the business. Thank you for that.
Just because you have access to the founder of Make Wellness doesn't mean that there is transparency in the business or there's transparency with the founder. Let's just remember that for 12 seconds, okay? Hi, Rebecca. Oh, yes. If you didn't know, she is not in a locker room at a school. This is her mudroom in her mansion. or her multi-million-dollar home wherever she lives. I know we can tell it's a multi-million-dollar house.
I just want to tell you all how blessed we are to have a leader, to have a visionary like Justin Prince. What we're celebrating tonight, it isn't the finish line. It is just the beginning. This is just the beginning of what is to come. The best is still ahead.
Yes,
So with
Stacy.
that, I want to honor my friend, Justin Prince.
Justin Sarah.
And hand
Justin Sarah is one of the like inner circle C-suite people of Make Wellness.
things over him so you can hear all of the things that are happening, have happened, and are yet to come. So Justin,
The more lockers, the closer to God. I'm just kidding.
take it away, my friend.
Man, Lindsay, thank you so much for that amazing introduction, for kicking off this call. This is, as you know, this is our biggest call in the history of Make Wellness. It's a very special night. Truth is, Linz, this is not only a special night for our company, it's a special night for our profession, and it's honestly a special night in business, with what we've all gone out and accomplished. So, man, we're so thankful for you and for Billy and for your family and for your just tireless, relentless work ethic and vision and pouring into people and adding value. And man, it's really special. I think back a year ago, we were jumping on Zoom being like, I think we could help you guys, and to see what's happened here, a year later is truly, truly, truly special. So nothing but love and respect. Thank you for being on here tonight. And my friends, man, what an honor. Give Lindsay some love in the chat. And I am fired up for what we're going to be able to share tonight. Tonight's a special night. Tonight's a special night. It's been less than a year since we first shipped products from Make Wellness. It was March of this year that we officially launched the company. And I want to share with you some announcements tonight. Not only a story of where we've all been, but the truth is a story of where we're all going. I was putting these slides together the other day.
I thought they were struggling as well. We can all be wrong. That's fine. Allegedly, they've done $100 million in 11 months. I don't know if that's the case. Where do we find that information out? Is there an annual report? Where do we find that annual report? I don't know. How, where do you find this information? How do you validate how much money someone's made? I don't know. I think he's crying because he's happy. Although I wouldn't be happy if I photoshopped myself on top of, well, y'all can see that post. I can't believe he did that.
I was on the phone with Mandy, and I just was like, Mandy, I had her on speakerphone. I was like, I gotta take a minute. I'm getting emotional walking through this story that you're about to hear. And she's like, are you okay? She's like, I hope they're just tears of gratitude. And I couldn't even talk. I go, it's just surreal. There's a lot of pressure. I could feel that pressure underneath. And then also I could feel just so much love and awe and admiration for each one of you.
For sure, Julie.
And this incredible community that's come together.
Yeah, he has a lot of copies of his book.
Make a difference in the world. So with that said, Karina, let's put up the slides here and we'll start walking through this together. But,
PowerPoint.
Check this out. 2 years ago yesterday.
I downloaded this in really high quality, so I don't have any idea why this is fuzzy.
I'd been with the company for 11 years. We'd done 2.5 billion in revenue for this company. And
Modere.
I came in, my journey, those of you that heard my story, it wasn't just a straight.
Why can't you say Modere? It has burned to the ground. It imploded. Why won't y'all say the name of the company? It's Gonzo. Good point, Michaela. Good point. I just started reading a point where one of the MMCs is a self-improvement MLM. Ooh, woof. Woof.
Great lineup, you know, is the ebbs and flows of entrepreneurship, the ebbs and flows of life. I land in New York for fall break, and my wife and I are we're in the Uber pulling into the hotel. I'm actually on the phone with Truman, who is kind of guiding me and mentoring me through this period of my life. And I get an email from a law firm. It's one of the biggest law firms in America. Our company's owned by a large New York-based private equity firm. And they said, "You're terminated and we're going to sue you." And I thought to myself, what in the heck? Like, this is the weirdest message I've ever received in my life. I literally said on the Zoom, I'm reading it, and I said, I'm saying this to Truman, I just got terminated. I was kind of saying it out loud. Truman goes, "You've got to be kidding me." My little girls are in the back seat, and they said, "What does terminated mean?" And my other little daughter turns to her little sister and she goes, "I think it means Dad got fired." And my little daughter said, "I thought Dad was the company." You know, like, what is happening? You know, Truman goes, "Justin," he goes, "that will be the biggest mistake in the history of drug sales." He goes, "I cannot believe that just happened." And it turned into a chaotic weekend as they're in New York. As I look back at these pictures, and as you see that smile, man, there's a lot of pressure behind that smile. You know, like, you wonder, did they just ruin your life? Is it, you know, did they took your whole business, took your whole income, 11 years of the best years of your life, you know?
I'm not saying that it's not scary. I'm not saying it's not scary. I'm not saying it's not scary. Can I just point something out? He was making $200,000 to $300,000 a month. I'm not trying to, like, what am I trying to say? Can someone help me out? He was making $200,000 to $300,000 a month. So, am I being, am I not understanding his turmoil because he was spending $200,000 to $300,000 a month? Because wouldn't you have an emergency fund? I'm confused. I really am confused. I understand being scared. I'm not great with money, but I'm obviously not making $200,000 to $300,000 a month. I'm not in his realm of wealth. I would say he's probably 200,000 to 300,000 times better with money than I am. I think that he got terminated because he was starting a business called Make Wellness. I think that was part of the issue, that he was starting a company that was alleged in the lawsuit. Sorry, I was throwing something on my desk because I'm upset. There is a independent contractor agreement when you sign up with a company, and one of the agreements, or one of the pieces of that, is you not starting a company that competes with the company you're already in. And there was rumblings that Justin Prince was starting a company that would compete with the company that he was already in. So he got fired before he got his commission check. And I'm not saying that he shouldn't have got paid his commission. I'm saying that he broke the contract he signed with Modere. And he got burned because of his behavior. And I'm not saying that he shouldn't have got paid. I'm saying that he broke the contract that he signed. Just like I said that Sunny D broke the contract that she signed. And then when she was on suspension, she bit the hand that fed her when she went on that rant intoxicated. So why not decide? Whatever. I'm not saying I'm not saying, oh my God, you've made too much money. I mean, on one hand, it's like, leave the company, get paid, leave the company, and then decide what you're going to do. $300,000 commission. Maybe you get paid and then go and make your company. Maybe cut back on whatever you're doing with that $300,000 a month. I'm guessing your mortgage is probably $25,000 a month. But then what are you doing with the rest of your money? $275,000? What do I know? That's what we admire about you? I'm just questioning what is going on here. I've got questions. I've got a lot of questions, and I don't have a lot of answers from Justin Prince. I don't have a lot of answers from Lindsay Matway. I don't have a lot of answers from Justin Sarah. I don't have a lot of answers. I really don't. And I want answers. And I want answers about how can we tell that you did 100 million in 11 months? Where do I get those answers from?
And the pain of the betrayal was just so brutal. And to validate this false narrative of why they did it, they just started ripping your name through the mud. It was almost like they grabbed your head and held it up through the public square. We got him. Like, he's a villain now. I remember thinking, I was like, is anyone going to believe this? Like, this is crazy. And just start getting pounded on the internet. And it was a really challenging season of my life. I remember thinking at one point, I was like, man, did these guys just ruin me? Like, did they crush me so bad, crush my reputation so bad? Tell a lie long enough and hard enough and strong enough, people will start to believe it, that my career's over, And my friends, what they didn't understand is that sometimes, for all of you that have been through tough times and that need to write a comeback story, maybe you've gone through addiction or divorce or bankruptcy or those hard times of life. You know how it is. We've all been through them. But sometimes what they didn't realize is sometimes the worst day and the best day of your life is the same day. And, I think back to like when Pearl Harbor was attacked, General Yamamoto, they went back to the warships and they said, General, it was a huge success. We took out the fleet. We had the element of surprise. They didn't even see us coming. And you need to send the rest of the planes all the way to the mainland of the United States. And General Yamamoto said, no, don't send the planes. I said, General, we did it. Send the planes. And he said, I fear that all we have done is awaken a sleeping giant. And it filled him with terrible resolve. What happened is they awakened the spirit of America. They awakened the fighting spirit,
Why would you tell that story for this mother of, oh my, That is the literal. I don't like this way of doing a PowerPoint. He should just be talking on screen. He shouldn't be using this story, in my opinion, to be talking about this. I also, to say that divorce, like, whatever ruins your life. No, it doesn't. Like, sometimes bankruptcy happens. Sometimes divorce happens. Divorce saves people's life. My God. Dude, if he brings up 9/11, I'm going to throw my computer. The fact also that there are... I can't bring up 9/11 right now. It just is...
And ultimately, America went and won World War II, and it has reshaped the world since. They literally reshaped the rest of the world since. And I felt like those guys awakened a sleeping giant. Now, I didn't know it was called Make Wellness, but man, they awoken a movement. They awoke a movement that was bigger than any one person. It was bigger than any one group. It was something that, it was filled with resolve to go make a difference in the world. And what I knew for sure is I was asking myself what I wanted to do with the rest of my life and the breaths that I get left. And by the way, I want to ask you, what do you want to do with the rest of your life? We only get so many breaths,
You only get so many fonts, honestly. Make a difference with people who want to make a difference doing something that makes a difference. Oh my God, what is going on with my computer? That's where we live. Oh my God, what is going on with my computer? Little borrowers in my computer. It's tough to listen to him talk about this business that has a multi-level marketing structure to push his products out, and him describing this as making a difference when a lot of the product purchases, in my opinion, financially hurts people, in my opinion. And maybe there's less inventory loading than I think. Maybe not. Who knows? I certainly do not. Oh my God. The science that the reps talk about is wrong a lot of the times. And who's checking the science? Does he care that the science being shared by his reps is wrong? It doesn't seem like the top leaders care. He cares about making the $100 million. He cares that he has his gotcha moment. But guess what? Modere's gone. Who's he having his gotcha moment with? Nobody. Modere, the company that wronged him, they're gone. Oh, big whoop. Guess what? Who are you proving yourself to? Nobody. 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 Moby, what a good floof. What a good snuggle buddy. Whoops. Almost went to Craft City.
I knew I wanted to make a difference.
What's up with the tracking on this? Here's a question. Make Wellness logo? Tracking from hell. Okay, fine. Make Wellness. It's so... Can I just ask you a question? The logo? I'm not gonna get in the weeds. I mean, I'm gonna get in the weeds a little bit, but just like only a baby amount. So you've got the mission, right? We don't need to have it. It's not going to be high res, but the mission is not as tight as the logo, correct? In terms of tracking, the Make Wellness, the Make is super tight, meaning all the letters touch. The Wellness at the bottom, the tracking, Wellness is in different states at this point, but if we're in different states, why didn't they just decide, make the Wellness bigger and make the W touch the end of touch the very side? I'll tell you what I'm talking about. Why didn't we just do this? Okay. What are we doing? Sometimes I just don't know what it's doing. You're going to be smaller and you're going to like it. Nope. Sorry, this is on my streaming software, not in like an actual program. You see what I'm saying? Like, you get it, right? Like, we all, if we're gonna do this, if we're gonna make the tracking to hell in a handbasket, why didn't we just make it to the edge? Okay? We're gonna do make pancake, make Wellness to the edge. I don't know. It's just strange to me, right? And mission, if we're gonna make mission kind of close and everything else super far away, why didn't we just do mission like make? Why didn't we do the mission? It's in the same font. Almost. Pretty much. Why didn't we just do mission? It's way closer than to make a difference. To make a difference is pretty close to Wellness, but not that close. Doing something, I don't know where they got that font from. Why didn't we just do that? That would be a good logo. But we are stuck with this. Who knows? Not me. Not my font. Not my problem. Sorry. Weed's done. Well, maybe weed's done. Who knows?
I knew that was clear for me. I knew I wanted to make a difference. I felt like I'd been given gifts.
Oh, the comma's the TM.
I'd been given a passion, I remember thinking people may not believe what I believe, but they'll believe that I believe what I believe. Like I, speak with a lot of intensity and authenticity. And I knew that I wanted to make a difference with people that wanted to make a difference. In fact, in this
Brian Underwood said to the Herbalife CEO, it didn't matter what you said, but it wasn't what you said, it's how you made me feel. And I was like, huh? I hope I'm never like that with anybody on my channel. Even though sometimes when I regulate myself, I cry. I hope when I cry, I never influence any single person of like any one of y'all. Other than I hope that I take away the stigma of crying for anybody who's been shamed for it or anybody who's gotten in trouble for it growing up. And I hope that I maybe not plant the seed, but introduce the idea that crying is regulatory, which is what I've learned in therapy, and maybe you can ask your therapist about. That's it. I hope that I do not persuade or sway any of y'all with quote unquote how I make y'all feel. I don't want to do that at all, because listening to Brian Underwood say it didn't matter what you say, it's how you made me feel. I'm like, ugh. No thanks. No thanks. Listen to Justin Prince do that. Nope. No cults here. And if I sound like if what I say needs to improve, I'll just try to improve what I say. No thanks. I'm outie. Maybe listen to Caspian. Maybe let Caspian impact how y'all feel. Not me. Hell no.
Next season of my life, it was even more important the people I hung out with. I wanted them to surround myself with people that really wanted to make a difference. And it wasn't until we started working on
come here
this idea of bioactive precision peptides.
He's yodeling.
That idea came, and we found this concept and found these AI-driven biotech labs, and we started creating these partnerships. That's when I said, man, I want to make a difference doing something that makes a difference. Like, I knew we had a chance to build a multi-billion-dollar platform. I knew we had a chance to truly change the world and to change. Forged in the fire of the dumpster fire of Modere. Forged in the fire of getting terminated by Modere. Forged in the fire of Sauron. What? Forged in the fire of the ring of power? Forged in the fire of what? And to create and to carve out the future of wellness. And I wanted to spend my days creating economic opportunity for people. I feel like in America, the need for economic opportunity, not only is it not gone, I think it's as strong as ever. People are looking for, economic opportunity to change their family's financial situation, to change their own financial situation. What's wrong, Champy? Nothing. Oh, okay. And lastly, I wanted to make a difference in the leadership of the next generation of leaders in our country and ultimately around the world. And I knew that started with you, and it started with me, like being the one we were born to be. And that would go into our families, helping to secure our homes and get our houses in order and secure your home with $300,000 in commission for that month. How much do you need to secure your home? Huh? What? I'm confused. Either you're way up here or you're trying to connect with us down here. Which one is it? How much is it? Like, are you up here or are you down here? I'm confused. Where are you trying to connect with us, Justin? Marriages and our relationships, and raise these good Caspian, kids, the friendly set good examples for them, and be good parents. Be good people, and ultimately build into our local communities and when we're coaches and working in our churches and our synagogues and working with our sports teams and so on, and then ultimately go change our country and then go change the world. So that was what I wanted to do with the rest of my life. Is I wanted to make a difference with people that want to make a difference, doing something that makes a difference. And so put together a small little team, I'm not sure if this guy's Justin Sarah or Justin Prince. I'm sorry, I can't tell the difference. Bye, Frogzim. Good to see you. This is crazy. Truman Hunt, one of the true legends. Oh, sorry, it's Truman Hunt. My bad. In business, in our space, he said, I want to make a difference with you. And Justin Sarah, one of my dearest, friends and partners, said, I want to make a difference with you. We've done a few billion together. Let's do tens of billions more. And my dear friend Bob Finnegan and Mandy Cloward, and just this small little team, ultimately Tyler Whitehead and Mark Bartlett, this small little team came together and said, let's go do something special. How many of you guys were with us? Go in the chat and say pre-launch.
Hey Siri, how much is 5,000 times 500?
5,000 times 500 is
2,500,000 is 5,000 times 500. Woof.
If you were with us last August. So I remember we put together this little pre-launch site where you could basically put in your name and email. It's really all it was, your name and email, maybe a phone number.
Julie, he's probably really crying. I missed high-low tonight. I was elbow deep in homework, but my high, I dyed my hair calico colors. Cool. Low, I'm really tired today. I hope you get some rest, and I hope your homework is going well. Yeah, I think I wish, yeah, I don't know. Ugh.
But we were trying to see who would be interested in making a difference with us, And to give you some context, my prior decade of
Yeah, I mean, not to get too political, I just wish that there could be, I mean, not to get political at all, because I didn't warn anybody about politics in the chat before the stream. My hope is that people could have conversations with one another and walk away recognizing that humans have inherent value and that humans have inherent value. And I mean, I didn't warn anybody about politics, so that's all I want to say about it tonight. And maybe we can have a different stream in the future, but Justin is all I can handle tonight. Because I'm literally so out of spoons because my parents aren't here and they haven't been here for a long 3 weeks, and I'm having so much fun doing October streams, but 18 streams in a row has been hard. But fun, but hard. So I don't have the bandwidth to be able to moderate the chat on that. So I love you all in a non-culty way.
my life, I launched a company that did billions in revenue, right? And we had a little pre-marketing time, about 3.5 months. And in the 3.5 months, we pre-enrolled. We had 1,000 people raise their hands saying, I want to be part of what you guys are doing. 1,000 people. On the very first day, August 1st, we had 5,000 pre-enroll. And I remember thinking to myself, like we might want to order some more product. Like, this is crazy, Well, as we went through that period, we had over 60,000 people say, I want to be part of this. I want to go make a difference with you guys. Now, here's what was, on one hand, it sounds pretty exciting. On the other hand, the pressure of this was just immense because you're thinking, how much product do we buy?
I'm still stuck on this Prince guy's comment about churches and synagogues, and I'm like, why did he mention synagogues? We have nothing to do with this. Please leave us out of this. Good question. I mean, Justin Prince is Mormon, and I don't know why he didn't mention temples, because from what I understand, his focus is converting everyone, from what I understand, and I don't want to misspeak for Mormons in the chat, or I don't really want to misspeak. From what I understand from what I've read is that all denominations other than Mormons would be better converted to Mormonism, but I could be wrong on that. And if I'm wrong, I am totally happy to be corrected, but that's from what I've read. Mosques, Hindu temples, and other places of worship, yeah. Inclusive would also include unchurched people, yeah. I think that he's being concise and clean cut, maybe? I don't know.
How many of the 60,000 are really going to be part of this with us? And I want to give you guys a kind of a funny analogy or way to think about it. It was like we were, you're in a Delta airline flight at 30,000 miles and someone gives you a dart and they go, okay, we're going to open the door. And so they like prop open the door, you get all the air breathing. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, what's going on? And you have a dart and you have to like at the right moment, you have to drop it out of the plane. The dart has to drop 30,000 feet and land right in the precise moment on a dartboard, right at the bullseye. That's what you had to pick. I remember thinking, oh my gosh, how are we going to do this? So we did this little backwards calculation, just literally just dropping a dart out of a plane, like hope this thing lands, just saying maybe we'll have about 12,500 of these people say, I'm actually in.
No way. You know why? No way. You know why? You are full. You know why you're full of shit? I'm sorry. Allegedly. You know why you're full of bodily excrement that every human has to release because that is how human bodies work? Guess what? When did body turn affiliate? I'll wait. When did body turn affiliate? When did Lindsay Matway, when was she helping her friends move over and set up Make Wellness? At how many miles? Amy's like, come on, buddy. When was Lindsay Matway helping do her stuff, do her magic? Oh, you were trying to drop a little dart and have it hit a bullseye? Really, that's the story you're gonna go with? Okay. I don't believe you. I don't believe you for 1 second. Nick said, OMG, he's so relatable, you guys. Lindsay Matway was the queen of Beachbody. No matter who was number one after her, each year at Body, they weren't Lindsay Matway. Lindsay Matway was the queen, was the unspoken queen of Body. So when Body went affiliate, and literally everyone was jumping ship within the hour of that news going, like, landing. And even though Autumn Calabrese said, oh, y'all better be grateful that we were letting y'all get paid 3 months later, everyone had jumped ship. Everyone. And the people who were still recruiting on that cruise that everyone had gone on, Lindsay Matway had taken, for the most part, her entire team strategically to Make Wellness. And what do you think that she told her team to do? Y'all better do what Justin Prince says, and y'all better do your damnedest to do the $500 whatever founders pack. in my opinion. What do y'all think that people are going to do when the queen tells you to do the $500 founders pack, in my opinion? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Come on. We weren't born yesterday. Like, literally, we were born at night, but we weren't born last night. Come on. Literally. That is my understanding. And I wish, like, Jen B and Amy and Cheryl and, oh my God. Literally all the Snark crew knows this better than I do, but the way that they twist all of this, the way that Lindsay and Justin twist all of this, they're twisting this story, is gross, in my opinion, because they make it seem like, oh my God, it's so magical that we were able to get 12,500 boxes out. Hey Siri, how much is 12,500 times 500? 6,250,000 is how much he made on the founders boxes. 6,250,000 is how much they brought in. 6,250,000.
Put the words founder box if you are, or put the word founders. Put the word founder if you were one of the original Make Wellness founders. This was people that ordered October 28th, 9th, 30th, and 31st of last year, right?
Let me try to 1735. I'm going to speed them up. 1735. I seem to be getting 1735. All right, let's get back on track. 1735. And I'm going to speed them up. Sorry about that. Full screen.
1,500 of these boxes. And guess how many we sold? 12,500. It was like a miracle. It was like we dropped a dart from a plane and it landed on a bullseye on Earth. It was just like, how did this even happen?
Lindsay Matway, that's how it happened. Oh my God, I feel... I'm sorry.
But it was just unbelievable. And our first month projection, our most aggressive first month projection was to do 400,000 in revenue in the 4 days of October. Now think of this. You're shipping product for the first time. You're taking credit cards for the first time. You're having your like systems where like the credit card comes in and it like sends a message to the tech system, to the warehouse to ship the product, and the ticketing system. I mean, you're like doing all this stuff in real time, right? And you're thinking to yourself, man, I sure hope this goes well. So our goal is to do 400,000. By the way, I think any of us would say, if you do 100,000 a day for your first 4 days, that's a pretty successful launch. Well, we didn't do 400,000. We did 6.2 million in 4 days in revenue. And then I had all these friends and so on in our space and business associates and even business, coach kind of people would call me. They're like, hey man, you just can't build a pop and drop. You can't, because what happens is everyone's excited month one, kind of the hype or the excitement wears off. And now real life kicks in month two and the revenue goes way down. And in my prior business, our first month we did $1 million in sales. Month two, we did 400,000. That's very normal, by the way, to have a little bit of it settles down and then you rebuild from there. Well, month two, what happened is we basically had run out of product, right? We sold all of this product. And so how many?
Cue it. Okay. Oh, unused queue numbers, expect wait time, total outflow, max outflow, queue. They're covering up data, but okay. Mm.
You, someone dropped the word or the letter Q. How many of you were here for the queuing system, the product drop queuing system? So what we did is we said we'll do a couple product drops. The
Yeah.
reason we're doing the product
Pseudoscience,
drops is
fear,
because
poverty,
we
etc.
had
to
to
hook
like
people in.
give ourselves extra days to get the new product in. We were like working really fast to get the new product in. The very first time we opened the queue, we had 15,700 people waiting, customers waiting to order. You know, and there was times there was like 8-hour waits, and people just wait because they wanted to try these bioactive peptides. You know, that first month in November, we shipped over 60,000 orders. You know, the overwhelming majority of these were customer orders. And so you can imagine you went from 0 orders to 60,000 in literally a couple days. And in that first month, we ended up doing 7.2 million in revenue in that first full month.
Shit.
So not only did we not go backwards, but we did 7.2 million. By the way, can I just give a shout out to all of our incredible affiliates that were with us in those early days? On one hand, it was really kind of exciting, I guess. You know, to have these
Independent
product drops once
contractors.
a week. The only day you could order the whole week. The only day you could order was that one day. But man, you guys were as patient as it gets, you know, letting us catch up and like working behind the scenes to make it real. And it just would not have happened without your just emotional maturity, your leadership, your patience, your wisdom, your vision to say, hey, we've got more compelling days coming. You know, maybe we'll get to a point where we can order 2 days in a week or 3 days in a week, you know? And then another huge shout out was to our team internally. Guys, we have put together a dream team of humans behind the scenes that want to make a difference in your life, like make your life easier. This employee base, they work so hard. I wish you guys could see them. They're innovative, they're smart, they're problem solvers. Since those product drops that we did, we've never, ever, ever had any inventory issues. Have you guys noticed that? How incredible is that? Even in my prior company, we were this huge company and we was like run out of stuff and this. And we're like, man, who's doing all this stuff? With ours, we've never, you know, knock on wood, but we haven't had any product shortages. We've just kind of kept up with it. It's just been truly remarkable to watch it come together.
Why?
We built the whole company
How?
on a leadership foundation, helping people to own their life. Take ownership of your health, take ownership of your business, take ownership of your emotions, take ownership of your relationships, take ownership of the
This is very, I don't know why I have a weird vibe about this, but I don't know what it means. Does it mean anything? I don't know. Only dudes. Not that I hate the dudes in the chat, because I don't. I thought they did, but then they sent out the real stuff. They did send out the real stuff. At some point. For sure, they did. Because we saw Scotty Hobbs open his at one point.
energy that you show up with in the world. How many of you, someone please put book of the month in, if you've been reading our book of the month. You know, every month with these new books, we've had these best-selling authors, literally some of the best-selling authors in the world, come on and do our trainings for us for free. And so it's just this incredible mentorship and leadership culture we've been able to build. We're doing.
That's because you're selling their books, and then you're asking them to come on and do the training because you're having 15,000+ people go and buy their books. Do you understand? Hey Siri, what's 15,000 times $14.95? $224,000. Of course someone would come do a training for free. Do you It's not out of the goodness of their heart. They're doing it because you're buying a book, whatever, your $15,000, your 15,000 affiliates, your independent contractors are going and buying that book. Oh my God.
All this business building and business scaling all happening in real time. And I'm talking like, man, we jumped off the, off the cliff and you're like building the parachute and the plane on the way down, We built, how many of you, someone say Make One, if you were at the very first Make One event in Orlando. I mean, it was just this magical event. I had people that had been in our profession for 10, 20 years come up to me and say, they're like, dude, that's the best event I've ever been to. And that's your guys' very first event. Like, how is this even possible? At that event, we launched our launch box. And by the way, someone put launch box in the chat. If you ordered one of the launch boxes, I remember some of our leaders were like, hey, everything's going great. We're getting some customers. They go, what do people order when they join? And I'm like, man, that's a great question. So we did the official company launch in March. We launched the business and we launched and we introduced these launch boxes with these beautiful water bottles. How many of you have a water bottle? And it was just this beautiful
Dude, the water bottle? Okay, basic. Who gives a shit? I'm sorry. Inside thought. Inside thought. My bad. My bad, my bad, my bad.
Boxing experience. Our Bob Finnegan and his creative team built this incredible experience. Has this insert you open, and it's really emotional and sweet. We also had
Another guy doing another marketing box. I'm not saying that a girl has to be involved just because she's a girl. I'm just saying it's interesting to see that there is nobody in this circle. I'm just saying it's interesting. I'm not saying that they're purposely keeping somebody out because of their gender. I'm just saying the pattern is interesting. That's all I'm saying.
people, we had our affiliates, getting these, and it just creates a really emotive experience for that unboxing experience on social media. And then we also launched our Make Moments gift cards. Someone put moments in the chat if you've ever earned a Make Moments gift card.
Oh God.
So the Make Moments gift card is these $500 gift cards to, Lululemon and Nike. And so you could go do these different shopping sprees. Guys, it was so fun. We've given over $750,000 people have earned through these Make Moment gift cards. So remember, this is in addition to their commissions. And so that was just been a super fun program that people can run for and go achieve. And so many of you have earned those, and huge congrats to you. Great job. And it's so fun. By the way, in the chat, if you're saying moments, tell us what you did. Did you do Ticketmaster? Did you do Lulu? Did you do Tiffany and Company? Like, what was your Make Moment that you created for your family? How many of you love Tropical Hydrate? One thing that I'm so proud of for our team has nailed flavors. Like, our stuff it's super healthy. There's no artificial ingredients or artificial sweeteners, all that kind of stuff. And freaking tastes awesome. It doesn't taste like you're eating normal healthy stuff. Like, it tastes like bark, you're like, oh my gosh, this is like organic dirt. Mom, thanks so much for giving me this. Like, your kids, I get tagged in Instagram stories. The kids love Hydrated. And we did this literally in record time. Our team put this together in record time. We sold out over 15,000 boxes of this. Just bam, when we did the limited time offer for Hydrated. We also, in our 4th full month from launch, we did over 10 million in revenue.
How do we know? Can someone tell me, where do you go to verify that these businesses are doing this much money, or does it not matter? Do we just trust that these businesses are doing this much money? Like, I guess I'm naive. I guess I've never asked this question. Maybe I'm just how, like, where do you go? I'll just ask ChatGPT. I'll just ask ChatGPT. Where do you go, ChatGPT? Where do you go? Verify that a company has actually made the money they claim they have made in a year. Public companies traded on a stock exchange. Go to SEC's Edgar database. Private companies, most MLMs and small businesses. Secretary of State, where they're incorporated. This confirms if they're in good standing but doesn't show revenue. Tax filings, nonprofits or religious-based businesses. Checking press releases. Okay. Searching trade journals or industry analysts. SEC, state, or FTC responses. Cross-check press releases against business databases like Crunchbase, DNB, or Privco. No. I don't know. I don't know. I do not know.
I've shared the AG1 story with you guys. 0.04% of companies ever do 10 million in a year, ever in the company's history. AG1, who's a $1 billion company today, it took them 3 years to do 10 million in revenue. We did it in our 4th month from launch. And to Lindsay's point, you could feel the energy, you could feel the wave creating and the energy building. And we did our Project Alpha Summit, had our top 100 folks that plugged in. They were able to be part of a trial for the next big peptide. It was just an incredible experience having them together, building the culture, building the camaraderie in the community. This summer, we launched our LTO for Energized. How many of you put the word Energized in the chat if you loved the passion fruit Energized? It's just such a great product, such a great flavor. Again, nailed it, just nailed it, where we have our peptides in there. And it's this delicious
Hi, Tiffany.
flavor that you like look forward to drinking. And you like,
Bye, Stacey.
how many, by the way, how many of you look forward to taking your Make products every day? Like, you don't have to like talk yourself into it. Like, you like look forward to it, you know? And in this last 11 plus months, we've created, my friends, a truly special community. Lindsay said it's a movement, not just a company. And she's right. It's a movement because of all of these people that came together, you and me, to make a difference in the world. And we all have common hearts. By the way, we come from different backgrounds in different parts of the country and different belief systems and different religious backgrounds and different persuasions. And guess what? We all work together in a spirit of love and harmony. We all say, hey, listen, I'll lift you up and I'll build with you. Hey, I'll lift you up and I'll build with you. I'll encourage you. You encourage me. We built no drama. Tell people dreams over drama. There's no drama in the business. We just have great people. You know, Truman, one of Truman's first, rules is he said, Justin, no jerks allowed. It goes just no jerks allowed. And that's literally what's happened. We've built this incredible community of like-minded, really sweet, really passionate people. It's been a true movement to watch it come together. One of our values is lead with love. We feel like at the end of the day, the highest and holiest motivation or value set of why you do what you do is love. It's not recognition. It's not to make money. It's not revenge. It's not, significance. It's ultimately love for people, love for the things that the divine in you, the divine in life, and love to serve. This is actually.
I mean, you lead with love. It's not revenge, but you were talking earlier about like kind of your gotcha moment that you have done $100 million and you're basically coming from the ashes because of being terminated from the company who should not be named, even though the company has imploded and it's not there anymore. So you're not AG1. In Canada, it wouldn't be very easy to see if the company is private. Sorry, get fired up. It's okay.
Pictures of our corporate staff going and cleaning the freeways near our office. I just thought it was so cool. It took the whole day, went out there and put on their make.
That's because it's a photo op, dude, and you wouldn't miss a photo op if you could.
Shirts and then the green vest, going to get hit by a car, and went out there the entire day and showed their love for the community and just love to give back and love to serve.
Then don't take a picture of it, dude.
Corporate company value that we lead with love.
You lead with photo ops, okay?
In the last 11 months, my friends, we've had over 359,845 daily pay deposits. We wanted to create economic opportunity for people. A simple way to do the math is about half of everything we generate, instead of paying it to big podcasters, instead of paying it to Meta ads or to Instagram ads, or instead of, putting up, Google, what's called pay-per-click, where you click on Google and you see the search, all that. Instead of doing all that, we just thought we want to pay affiliates. We want to pay like a mom or a dad. We want to change someone's economic situation where if they're willing to put in the work, they're willing to learn new skills, they can earn these daily pay commissions for sharing these products and for sharing the story of Make Wellness and these bioactive peptides. And we've had over 359,000 daily pay deposits and daily pay commissions. We've also shipped over 1,439,770 products shipped in the last 11 months. My friends, unbelievable. Like, you should give yourself the biggest
good question, Crafting Joy.
What company goes out and ships almost 1.5 million orders in their first 11 months, first from a dead stop? This is not orders, this is products, right? The products in the orders, but 339 products shipped of our Make Wellness peptides around the world. We also have over 500 of you. Someone put Make Memories in the chat if you earned a Make Memories trip. We'll have over 500 people with us in November at the Make Memories trip. For contrast, my last company, we did billions in revenue together, right? In our first trip that we did there, first incentive trip, we had 12. We had 12 people. So we had 500 of you, spouses and so on, that are coming with us to AVA. Every room is beachfront, meaning every room overlooks the ocean. It's just going to be such a special weekend together. Can't wait to see you. And we're going to the Kona, the big island in Hawaii next year. I'd love to have all of you that want to, come with us on that, go earn that trip. Well, in doing this, we broke all the norms. And in doing this, we did that all in record time. So let me see if I can share with you a couple of these big announcements, and I'll lead into the big announcement for tonight. In the process, my friends, we have become the #1 bioactive precision peptide company in the world.
Okay. Who, who, what, can you please list all of the bioactive precision peptide companies in the world? Narita's in Ireland. Creative Peptides USA, CPC Scientific, Polypeptide Group, BCN Peptides, Peptide Institute, Gelita, Ingredia Nutritional. Yes, please list every single one you can find and then list them. Yes. They're not listed. Make Wellness isn't listed. Like, how do you know? Where's the data for that, dude?
This company is a one of one, and it is now officially the largest bioactive peptide company on earth. So
One of one? No, dude. Literally, there's a ton, and you're not even on the list.
congratulations. Give yourself a huge round of applause. Like, tonight is a night to celebrate. Tonight is a night to give your spouse a hug, give your kids a hug, be like, Mama's part of something special. Dad's doing something big in the world. We've gone from zero to the largest bioactive peptide company in the world in 11 months. It's truly special. Now, we talked about this. Less than 0.04% of companies ever achieve 10 million in annual sales ever in the company's history ever. They do 10 million in a year. In fact, if you look at some of the big brands, some of the most iconic brands in the world, like Google, Amazon, Netflix.
Okay, we're talking about bioactive precision peptides. Then why are we talking about Google, Amazon, Netflix, Tesla, and Lululemon? Big brand year one sales. Trust me, bronomics. Oh, David, yes. Yes, I forgot about learning that in school. Oh my God, everything makes so much more sense. Oh my goodness. I'm so much calmer now. I love the TM there. Oh my God. This makes so much more sense. I wonder why we're not showing before and afters of the peptides. Justin Sarah is post performance does not guarantee future results. Yeah, Google big brand year one sales. Google, Amazon, Google, Amazon, Netflix, Tesla, and Lululemon. Okay, dude. Okay, continue.
Netflix, Tesla, and Lululemon. This is their first year revenue targets. Google did 220,000 year one. Amazon did 511 year one. Netflix did 1.3, just over 1.3 million. Tesla did just over 14 million year one. Lululemon did just over 40 million. I bring this up to simply say, man, it's not easy to go out there and do tens of millions of dollars of revenue in a year. It's not easy. It doesn't matter what sales channel you pick or what your business model is. Are you in tech? Are you in product? Are you in, a SaaS? It's just challenging. It's just not easy. And you want to build some context, right? Where you really understand what you're actually going and accomplishing. The last billion-dollar direct sales company in the United States was a company called doTERRA. Some of you are familiar with doTERRA. They sell essential oils. It's a fantastic company. In fact, Truman Hunt, our chairman, when he was the CEO of his former company, many of his executives were the folks that started doTERRA. So they kind of have a tie to Truman a little bit, just from a relationship perspective. In their first year, they did 12 million in revenue, and they hit $1 billion in annual revenue by year 7, right? So they did 12 million year one. Our first year goal, our original first year goal was to do 18 million in revenue year one in Make Wellness. And we thought that would be a pretty unbelievable trajectory. And what I want to share with you, my friends, is that collectively we just went and broke the norms. We just set the new, record in our space, and we're doing something really special. So this weekend, you may have noticed, this weekend there was a lot going on social media, and a lot of fun stuff happening with a hashtag says, if you know, you know. And you saw a lot of people talking about 100. What does the new land speed record look like? What does the best of all time in their very first year look like? What does it look like? Because you guys remember that show Top Gun? I'm talking old school. By the way, someone put Top Gun, and I'm talking Top Gun, the original one. So if you're old enough, Top Gun, put it in the chat.
You mean the movie Top Gun? Oh my God.
Yeah. When they're at flight school and they say, what are you thinking about Maverick? And Maverick says, I want to know who the best is of all the pilots. They were kind of sizing each other up. Can I share with you the new biggest first year record in the history of direct sales? Here's the new record. We did 100 million in revenue, my friends, in our first 11 months. It's literally never happened before. It's not just an incredible direct sales record. It's an incredible business record. This is that moment. And this is that company that we've all waited for our whole lives. That.
Fred, yes, I'm paging you over the, yes, I'm paging you over the overhead speaker. Yes, I am. Yes, I had to get a little stuffing in here. Yes, Justin Prince. Yeah, Justin Prince walked in the store. Yes, him and his ego. I think I'm gonna have to leave. Yes, I cannot breathe. Yes, I don't even know how the other customers are in here. Yes, I'm sure it's getting stuffy back there too. Oh, you can't breathe either? Yes. Yeah. Yes. Should I just pull the fire alarm? Yes. I think it's an emergency. You want to just send the stocking boys? Just send them out the back door. Yes. Yeah, I'll just pull the fire alarm. I'll just turn the lights out. Yep. I'll just close it. I'll just leave him here. I mean, he'll get it. He'll get the idea. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the police department. No, the fire department. Yes. They'll just come in. I'm sure they'll figure it out. Yeah. I don't think the water. I don't think the sprinklers will go off because there's no fire. It's just Justin Prince and his ego. Yeah, I'll see you outside. Okay. Okay, bye, Fred. Bye. Oh my God. Oh. What? Oh my God.
Movement to be part of something that's bigger than us, something that really does have a chance to go change the rest of the world. And so I wanted to get all of us together. I'm going to share with you the rest of the call, where we're going next. Because my friends, this is just the beginning of where this business is going.
Sorry, my eyes are rolling in the back of my head.
Most companies, if they got to 100, they would feel like that's the destination. This is the foundation for us. This is not the finish line. This is the foundation. So our co-founding team wanted to say a few words to you. So I'm going to have them say hello in here and see if I can get this to go.
Wow, guys, amazing job on achieving this goal, 100 million in less than a first year. I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you for your hard work, your late nights, your early mornings, all the blood, sweat, and tears that it took to accomplish this goal. Guys, if I'm excited about what we have just achieved, I am even more excited about where we are going. So buckle up. We are just getting started. I can't wait to take this ride with you.
Hey guys, super excited to be here tonight and celebrating this incredible achievement with all of you. Had you asked me a year ago if I thought we would be celebrating this, the answer is 1000% yes, but I did not realize we would be celebrating so soon. So on behalf of our entire team here, thank you so much for all of the time and the effort and the focus that you have been putting into Make Wellness to make it what it is today.
They should have.
Really excited to
this should have been full screen.
We are elated about the future and everything that's going to be taking shape here. We've got an awesome map ahead of us. We have the most amazing affiliates on the planet, and we have a team here who is willing to do whatever it takes to get the job done to truly make a difference in other people's lives. So congrats and thank you so much.
Hey guys, wow, what a difference a year makes. A sincere congratulations for such an amazing achievement. For all of us as a team, I just want to thank each and every one of you for your heart, for your patience, for your kindness, for your tenacity, for your absolute passion for the Make Wellness business, for all your sacrifice, but most importantly for your energy and love for what's to come. This is just the beginning. I'm so excited about the future ahead and so honored to run and partner with each and every one of you. So thank you so much. And again, congratulations.
Wow. Just wow.
Oh,
Congratulations,
God.
everybody. This is an amazing milestone.
Tyler
It's never been
Whitehead,
done
Chief
before. We're so
Operations
pleased
Officer.
and honored to be a part of your journey with Make Wellness. We are appreciative of all you do. It's only because of you that we're able to achieve such amazing things, such extraordinary people. We're honored and privileged
I don't want to
be
make any more eye
working with
contact.
you and supporting you in this journey at Make. We look forward to amazing things ahead.
Tell
And
me how
again,
much you mean this.
congratulations and thank you.
Holy peptides, Batman, 100 million in sales, that's incredible. Like, as the resident science nerd here, I'm just saying what this
I like
team
his
has done
shirt.
is real superhero stuff. It shows what you can do when peptides and passion collide. So keep up the amazing work. You guys are the real superheroes here. Love it, and I'm so looking forward to continuing this journey with you.
Make Wellness. How many times in life
Truman
do we have
Hunt.
the opportunity to do something that's never been done before? And here we are. Here you are, making magic happen, making miracles happen, making unbelievable memories happen. I cannot even begin to tell you how thrilled I am to be part of this, and truly feel deep down inside like the best. Really
Amy, it is so weird.
Everybody.
Well, man, congratulations again, my friends. I just want to tell you how proud I am of you. You know,
Why don't we have tighter science?
I fear all we've done is awoken a sleeping giant. You know, it's like all the people that tried to bury us. The old Mexican proverb said they tried to bury us. They didn't realize we were seeds.
You know what? Why don't we have an awakening of better science? Not an awakening of a sleeping giant. What about the science? What about what you have a science officer? Why doesn't he where is the better science? Who's the one that's teaching the independent contractors the science? Where's that person?
You know, when you went through those times where someone doubted you, and people
same.
said, your best days are behind you, or maybe as an ex relationship, or maybe as an ex business partner, or maybe as an ex friend, they kind of counted you out. Well, all they did was they tried to bury us. They didn't realize we were seeds. And I want to share something with you. This is just the start. Now, if this screen is too small, I'm going to read you what I said. I'm going to share with you a message I sent to one of our advisory chats with some of our top advisory leaders for our business. I basically said, as we were talking, the context was we were talking about the future, and I said, in short, we're going to absolutely crush with this. By the way, this sounds like I sent it. It says, we messed around and did 100 million. Wait till we tighten this thing up. So here's what I want you to hear. My friends, this is just the start. We just messed around and did 100 million. Wait till you see what's going to come next. So let me see if I can start sharing with you where we're headed next and ultimately what it means to you. Number one, our goal is to double in the next 12 months.
They put the logo.
Our goal is to be a $200 million plus
on this,
business.
and it has
now,
here.
That may sound inevitable to you. I want you to know it's going to take the very best all of us have got. It's a lot of work. We're going to have to hunker down, work together, build together, cheer each other on. We're going to have to.
Do you realize that this was going to be inside your StreamYard presentation? What's the point? Why did you put this in the picture? Why did you put this? Why did you put your logo here? And why did you put it here? You knew it was going to be in the StreamYard presentation. Who did this? Also, why do you have the border on your picture? Who did this? We did $100 million and we didn't even think about this? I don't understand. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to make $300 million in commission, and I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to make these kind of PowerPoint presentations. What the hell? What the howdy hell?
Continue to get better and improve, but I'm sharing with you, we're going to go double this business. If you're brand new and you could not be joining at a better time, now we have a running head start, and we're going to go double the size of the company. Our next goal is to do $1 billion in annual revenue by the end of year 5.
Hey, just a heads up. Just a heads up. There are some Mormon believers who are ethical and kind people who watch my channel, and this, them reading the live chat may be hard for them. And while we have unethical multi-level marketing individuals who are Mormon, just remember that I I'm not saying don't change your opinion. I may present the idea that how it lands with the knowledge that there are anti-MLM Mormon viewers who watch the channel are maybe lurking in the wings, are here. Would be a consideration. And again, I'm not saying don't share your opinion. I'm just saying maybe the same amount of water is welcome. Maybe a garden hose instead of a fire hydrant, but all the same amount of water is welcome, if that makes sense. Yeah, all of the information welcome. Maybe, again, garden hose, like a 300 gallon tank of water. For a 300 gallon tank of water, welcome. Fire hose with releasing all the water would be intense. Maybe a garden hose might be the right hose in the live chat, but releasing all the water, fine, if that makes sense. As a consideration, not as me telling you what you have to do. All the water's welcome. Does that make sense? Is what I'm saying too murky? What I'm trying to say is I'm not trying to curb your freedom of speech. I'm trying to maybe I don't know. My brain's a little foggy. Nobody's in trouble. I just wanted to relay that information. Asking questions, totally welcome. Sharing information, totally welcome. I'm sharing information as being here for 3 years of streaming. I'm not trying to curb anybody's freedom of speech. I'm just trying to tell y'all who's come in to visit the house and has hung out in the living room. Right. That's what I'm trying to say, Michaela. Who's come in to hang out in the living room? And who may come back and hang out in the living room? That's what I'm trying to say. And everybody's welcome to come hang out in the living room. And conversations are welcome. That's all. I'm sorry I'm being awkward about this.
Doing 100 million year one and $1 billion in year 5, as far as we have been able to find online and do our research, it literally would be the first company ever to do it. So let me say that again. To do 100 million year 1 and $1 billion by year 5, we can go pull that off. The best research we can pull, the best data and statistics we can find, no one's ever done it before. So we're truly going to go make history together. We're truly going to go make a huge difference in the history books and do something very special together. We did all of.
What do the peptides do? Are the peptides working? Where's the data that's showing that your products are doing what you claim that they do? Where's the data that's showing that the products are doing what you claim that they are supposed to do? Where's that data? Right? Is that the question I'm supposed to be asking? No offense. I think what I'm trying to say is, no offense taken. I hope that, no offense taken. I don't want to call anybody out. I just want to remind everybody that like I said earlier, and I think everyone is really great and agrees that humans have inherent value, and I don't want people coming in and forgetting that they too have inherent value. And I wanted people who are Mormon not to forget that they have inherent value, since there's a lot of multi-level marketing leaders who are unethical, and sometimes there are people who are Mormon who come in can maybe get caught up in the idea that we're not we don't want them here because we are looking at leader after leader after leader, CEO after CEO after CEO who is Mormon, and we look at, I just didn't want the part to whole fallacy of Justin Prince has done things that are unethical and he's Mormon, therefore all Mormons are unethical. Or that's just what I wanted to be careful of. And explaining the parts of the Mormon faith in the chat is welcome. And the chat's open to pro MLM people who are Mormon. The overarching theme is kind, ethical people are welcome in the chat. People who are questioning MLM, welcome in the chat. People who are lurking and trying to figure out what the hell's going on in their MLM, welcome in the chat. Follow the chat rules. You can be in the chat, that's all. Sorry, I'm not making much sense.
This, we did 100 million in 11 months. We did all of that without a written vision statement. And the reason I bring this up is, your vision's what pulls you through the hard times. We were going so fast. We were working on it behind the scenes. We launched this at our official, launch or our event there in September. Our vision, my friends, is to ignite a global movement.
Kind of a take off your outdoor shoes so as not to track in dirt and put on your indoor shoes. Yes. And if you decide that you don't want to take off your outdoor shoes and you don't want to follow the rules, then you don't get to come indoors type of thing. Correct. Hi, Nicole. Oh, my first ever live. I'm here in Australia and never get to see a live. I have learned so much from you, DeeCee and Aaron and Julie, Joe and Savannah, that we are clueless about for the most part over here. Good to see you. Thanks for hopping in. We are, trying to trying to get the word out. I know Enagic has been doing a lot to do a lot over there, and I'm glad you're here.
That unlocks human potential, powered by breakthrough science, empowering business model, and connected community. We did 100 million in revenue in 11 months without the written values. You know, our job is to set the standard and inspire ownership and break the norms and build together and lead with love. You know, we did 100 million in revenue in 11 months without the Make Experience site. We had the Make Wellness site. We didn't even have the Make Experience site yet. And so now we have this.
What's this line right here? Who did this? Do y'all see this? Who forgot to push shit? Oh my god. Who forgot to press shift? Who did this? Okay, they did not. It doesn't matter.
Incredible platform where we can share the Make Experience with people, and you know they can be part of our company. You know, we just crossed over 30,000 on we are Make Wellness on our Instagram account, and this is just the beginning momentum of what's happening. You know, with our tech and our platform. We did 100 million in revenue in 11 months together without our $10 Give Get Friend Share program. By the way, our customer acquisition this month, since we launched this on October 1st, our customer acquisition.
Who made this logo? Who did this? Who did this? You know how I say, not my logo, not my problem? This is not my logo. This is my problem. Who did this? What? What's up with the F? What's up with the H? What's up with the what happened to the E? Why are all like okay, the R and the H those are lined up, and the N and the E are lined up, and those are lined up. Who did this? Why is there a heart? What the hell? What? Jessica came back just to, like, in solidarity. Justin is giving desperation, sir. Maybe you should invest in your presentation. Do you think he paid someone to make this logo? Oh my god. The side logo. Melissa, my life. Jessica came back just for the rage of this. What? Give 10? What? Are we supposed to give 10 fucks about this? What is happening? You fail this class. Why is there a gradient? Why did we choose pink and purple? What? Why is there a little square inside the 0? Why does each letter have a gradient? Who did this? What happened? This literally ruined my night, honestly. Except every time I look at Scully, I'm literally happy. I'm not doing purple. We're done with purple. We're gonna do blue because I'm done with this. What? You know what? Code red for fuckery. We're just gonna be all red. I hate it here.
Is up 31% so far, month over month, day for day, over what it was last month. By the way, someone put friend share. If you're fired up about friend
Why am I
share,
wearing a
where
purple
not only
shirt?
does your customer count for you, makes it easier for you to get your customer, but all of the customers they refer with, share with, those all count for you and your, your commissions and your daily pay and your circle sales. We did 100 million in 11 months without that. We also did 100 million in 11 months without our customer collections. So now the customers get their own unboxing experience, and our customers get their free glass water bottle, and our customers get their first order expedited shipping that the company's invested in that shipping experience, so that they get the products faster and they have a really great experience. And they're opening them with that, like, whoa, I'm going to fall in love with this brand. All of this work that we've done collectively together, we did it before. We did 100 million in 11 months without all this stuff.
Sad.
Right? My friends, I also want you to know something. Our product line is the foundation, but it's not the finish line. We have all of the future product lines coming with these bioactive peptides. They affect every system of your body. So whether it's
Stop it right meow. What do we do? Where did we line this up with? Did we line it up with the T? The edge of the E, not the... Okay. Okay, good for you. It doesn't look good. See, like, okay, you could have done it. I don't know. Where would I have done this? Where would I have done this? This is a tough one because this looks unaligned. Also, why did you choose a low resolution Make Wellness logo? Fail. You would have failed this. What did you do? Okay, fine. What did you do? Do not even tell me. Four. Okay, you got 1 plus 1. Okay, no, I'll just zoom into like in. No. Okay, I'll just do this. 5. 5 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, 4 plus 5, 1, 2, 3, 3-ish. 1, 2, 3-ish. Okay. Four plus 5, 1, 2, 3-ish. Okay. Are you kidding me? How hard is it? Don't even tell me. Don't even tell me right meow. Don't even tell me right meow. Are you kidding me? You took all the time to align this, and what are we looking at right here? What are we looking at right here? Do you know how easy it is to select all? Yeah, Elizabeth's. Sorry, Elizabeth's. What? Click? Oh my god. I'm itching in irritation. You're $100 million company? Fine. Whoever's working for you, anti-MLM. Has to be. Okay, fine. Okay, that doesn't work. What? What the fuck? Who did this? What? Oh, this is going to be on our cover. The future product pipeline? Looking great. Looking great. Who did this? The fuckery is afoot. Like, what? I don't understand. I'm like, I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. They put the lowest resolution, and then even this one's low resolution. I downloaded a 1920, like, I could have downloaded an 1820. This was from their Facebook page. It was a high resolution. I don't understand.
You know, products for your body or for your brain or for your beauty and beyond. There's product lines and product extensions and big product launches that are coming.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see what kind of excellent product launches are coming. If this is any sign of how excellent the product launches are going to be, I'm ecstatic to see what kind of excellence these product launches are going to represent from the excellence that your company is going to provide.
We're going to talk about more of that, you know, coming this fall. We also did all of this, 100 million in revenue in our first 11 months, only solely doing business in the United States of America. Here's what I want you to know. That's going to change next year. If you've ever wanted to own an international business, that's going to change next year in 2026. Now, I'm not going to do the full announcement tonight, but what I'll say is this. At our big event in March, we'll announce the next big market that we're going to go into. And I want to share something with you. We are the hottest story in all of direct sales. In fact, we're one of the hottest stories in all of health and wellness and all of business. But we're definitely the hottest direct sales story by far. People will flock to you and to us when we go open up these new international markets because they want to be the one to be able to launch in their country because they're watching what we're doing. They're watching the lives.
Monat is opening in 6 other countries. So I mean, I'm not saying that. I mean, I think Monat is slowly dying, but that's just my opinion. But I'm just saying, like, Monat is opening in 6 other countries. So tell me, like, why Make Wellness is the hottest story. I'm just saying, how do I know? Compared to who? Whom? Can someone explain to me how I'm supposed to know the difference when I'm speaking, when I'm supposed to say compared to whom or compared to who? Because I have no idea.
That we're changing, and we have a one of one companies. We have a team of destiny that's come together that we can go take.
Is the team of destiny the one making this PowerPoint presentation? Because I'm concerned about destiny at this point.
These international markets, and ultimately we will be, as our vision says, we're going to ignite a global movement, my friend.
Are you going to ignite a global dumpster fire?
This is not just a US based business. This will be a global movement over these next 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, and 20 years. Let me give you another announcement for tonight. As of right now, we've loaded over $1.1 million in free shopping credits into your customer accounts. So the way that this works is any customer who has not ordered since July 12th, so this is basically 3 months ago, anyone that hasn't ordered since then, so all of that customer base, your folks that maybe joined, maybe didn't place their order, maybe they ordered and they stopped, and for whatever reason, we put over 1.1 million of $10 shopping credits into your customer account. So you can go to your reports, figure out who those customers are, and you can go follow up. It gives you an easy conversation. Hey, I just want you to know we loaded this. They got emails and communication as well. We messaged these folks, but this will.
What's that quote? I've been waiting for your call. Something destiny. I've been waiting for your call. Like it's a quote from this animated movie. I don't know.
You to go back and start having some conversations. Man, wouldn't it be nice to go reactivate a customer? Remember, their reactivation order counts just like a brand new one for you. We can start building your subscriptions and building your customer loyalty. Maybe
$10.
Maybe they come in when it was just a little early still.
Whoa.
You know, we were still figuring a few of the bugs out, and so we can go do a win back campaign. All of our customers, even if they're your loyal subscription customers, they also all got an email just saying thank you. You know, thanking them and letting them know of this incredible milestone of $100 million in 11 months. We also have our promotion happening right now where you can, as a brand new affiliate, earn $100 per Launchbox e-sale. As a premier affiliate, $125. So this month is the month that you're going to want to be building your customer base, but really building your affiliate base. And
affiliates, rising affiliates, and senior affiliates will get paid like a premier affiliate with a guaranteed $100 commission for each new Launchbox purchased by a new direct affiliate. Premier affiliates and above will get a guaranteed $125 commission for each new Launchbox purchased by a new direct affiliate. I'm guessing these launch boxes cost $500. I don't know how much they cost. I'll have to check.
The reason why I want to see if I can share a little context with you. Let's say that next month, our goal in November is to have the biggest month we've ever had. I'll cover that here in a minute. But my friends,
if the answer to the question is him, her, or them, it's correct to use whom in the question. David? Oh my God.
Next month, it's easier to get customers because we have our big product launch. So imagine we have a 10-to-1 ratio next month, 10-to-1. So for every one affiliate, you have 10 customers.
The answer to the question is him,
right now you have 0,
or
you have
them.
1.
It is correct
It's not
to use
just one
whom.
new order. It's 10 new orders because that one person has 10 new orders. Maybe you have 10 people on your team and everyone gets one new affiliate this month. And now you have 20. It's not 20 orders, or it's not just 20. It's 200 orders because there's a 10-to-1 ratio. So this month is an important time to go start building your base of your affiliates. And we'll share with you what we're going to do to help you do it. November will be the biggest month in company history. You know, Lindsay's right though. You want to lean in. This is a good time to kind of get tuned back in a little bit. You know, lean in, paddle towards the wave.
I'm just wondering if you zoom in. Oh, guess what? We can zoom in. Right here. How come this is a low resolution logo? Also, what's up with this mistake in their logo? We know it's a mistake because the K didn't get cut off. Oh my God. Why didn't they put the highest resolution they could? And we know it's low resolution because you can see the data lot. I mean, whatever. It's not my logo. It's not my problem. But you see the lack of data loss over here. Like, you don't see the dirty sides. They aren't in the top 10 MLM list for 2024 or 2025 anywhere I've been able to find on Google. Yep, and maybe it hasn't populated yet. Maybe we'll see in 2026 what the status is for 2025. I honestly feel like I'm in hell right now because my orange is like hitting off the red. Ugh.
November will be our biggest month ever. And on November 12th is when we launch our next big breakthrough bioactive precision peptide.
It's interesting that women are allowed to be in the beds in all of these campaign pictures, but guys are allowed to be the book writers and in the C-suite and in the hiking campaigns and in the strong pictures. The change in pattern is upsetting to me, but that's okay. It's not okay. I'm just frustrated with it.
It's a peptide that affects every single person that you know. It's a peptide that's a problem that they're thinking about, which is restorative sleep, deep and REM.
Also, can I ask you a question? How come they didn't put... Sorry, can I... Hold on. Why didn't... hold on. Can I just... I'm gonna take a screenshot, then I'm gonna come back.
Sleep, helping them to restore their body in the restorative sleep, those deep and REM sleep times. It's a product that works magically well with fit and lean.
Okay, I'm just asking for the presentation. If it was me, Oh. I would have set up the presentation to have the M in the Make Wellness line up perfectly with the bottom of the picture presentation. Can I ask you a question? I just want to ask you a question. Can I just ask you a question? So that, I mean, I would have lined it up, but I would have done it with a guide, but maybe not that big. And I would have, evenly distributed it, and I might have made it like neutral on neutral or like inset. So it would have been, I would have made it, the cream with an inside shadow so that it would have been Make Wellness, but it would have just been, you could have focused on the presentation, but it would have been branded Make Wellness. Why didn't they just line it up on the bottom instead of made it like that? The anger is welcome. Honestly, let's continue.
And hydrated and just our other product line. And we are so fired up to be able to go tell the
Let's
world
continue
about
with
restorative
mine.
sleep and specifically this brand new product, Restored. How many of you liked the If You Know, You Know campaign? How many of you got people are like, what are you guys doing? What's going on over there? Like, what are you guys up to? Well, that was just the start. That was just the start. Marketing is about attention. Marketing is about eyeballs. People are like, what are you guys up to? My mom texted me from Spain. She's on a vacation. She goes, you got to tell me what this 100 thing is. Like, what is going on? I'm seeing all these things. I had friends, Justin Sarah said that his son's high school friends were like, hey, Mr. Sarah,
Just kidding. I'll take
what's
it
this
off.
100 thing? Well, my friends, you don't want people to be sleeping on this right now. Don't sleep on this. This is going to be the next big peptide launch on November 12th. Don't sleep on this. Is the new.
Are the peptides working? That's my question. You've sold $100 million in product. You have not told us, do the peptides work? You've said you've sold $100 million. You've done this presentation. We've almost been here for 54 minutes. Do the peptides work? All of your staff have said, thank you so fucking much for buying $100 million in peptides. Do the peptides work since they're oral peptides? And most of the time, you need to take peptides by injection to help them work the most effective way. Do they work? She's sleeping standing up. No. High School Musical.
Hashtag we're going to go run with. We're going to do it between today and November 2nd. Okay. So today.
This was done on October 13th.
We're going to run with. Don't sleep on this. And we're going to drive to these Make Experience presentations. I'm going to share with you just in one moment. So here's what I want you to thinking about. We're going to do some really fun stuff.
Tyler Vining, Madison Vining's husband. Madison Vining got sued by Young Living.
With you, with your kids at work, just think of some fun, crazy things we can do with this Don't Sleep on This hashtag campaign. And
so we've got Courtney Davis, Lindsay Matway. I'm seeing if I know anyone. I know a few people. Where's my mouse?
we pulled the very best affiliates in the world some of the very best online affiliates on the planet to do presentations for you we're going to start one Wednesday, which is this week, but then it'll be Monday and Thursday for the rest of the month. So the first one is this Wednesday. I will present live. Courtney Davis and I, Sarah Spalding and I will open and close, but I'll do a live presentation for you this Wednesday at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. This Wednesday, 7. Write this in your calendar right now. Write this in your notes. 7 p.m. Mountain Time this Wednesday. I'll do a live presentation for you. So we're going to start this. Don't miss this. And when someone says, well, don't miss what? Why are you doing a weird post with us sleeping and all of these funny places? It's because you're going to be driving them to like, dude, you've got to hear what this company's doing. They just did 100 million in revenue in 11 months, and they're just about to have their next big launch. So with that,
don't sleep on this. Okay. Nikki. Apparently, Make Wellness has done $100 million in sales, but we don't know if peptides actually work.
Let me give you a quick vision of what this could look like.
This is such a bad campaign.
I want to see the funniest ideas you guys have on don't sleep on this. Like just funny, fun, get creative. We did it with if.
This is such a bad campaign.
You know, the funniest one wins, right? You can tag the company, tag me, tag each other. And I think we can go out there and have a ton of fun with this don't sleep on this, where people are like, what are you guys talking about over there? And start to build kind of a social campaign with this don't sleep on this idea. And don't sleep on what? The next big peptide launch. That's what they don't want to sleep on. Now, how do they get access to hearing what it all is? They'd come and join us on these Make experiences. Again, we'll do Wednesday this week, and then it's Monday, Thursday. And that will lead to the last thing I want to share with you tool-wise, and then I'm going to come off and share the last couple things. We've also put together some resources. You're going to get this message tonight. You can reach up to your leaders, and we'll send out a video that we can all go post tonight that leads into tomorrow. All right. So let me see if I can share the video with you real quick, and then I'll come off and give you the last couple quick points.
Less than a year ago, we set out to do something that had never been done before, to set a new standard of excellence in affiliate marketing. We looked across the horizon and we saw dysfunction, failing companies, stressed out marketers, and an ocean of Me Too products. What began as a goal written on a piece of paper to make a difference has materialized into a record-breaking company that is eclipsing over 100 million in sales in just 11 months. We've become the #1 bioactive precision peptide company in the world, and we're poised to double in just the next year. And my friend, all of that was just the beginning. November 12th, we launched our newest breakthrough peptide that addresses a problem that everyone you know thinks about daily. Join me this Wednesday live to get all of the details on how to position yourself ahead of one of the largest trends in the world.
Now, Corinne, you can take me full screen if you want. So that video, you can reach out to your upline. We'll distribute that video down. You can actually post the native video.
Yes, that was a Thor hammer.
Post the actual video. So, man, we appreciate our affiliates, Wes Bewley, putting that thing together. I mean, talk about building together, sharing it with anyone that wants to post it. And we're going to continue to provide you graphics. So that video leads to Wednesday. People are like, what's Wednesday? What's this thing? And you can drive them to our live presentation that we're going to do Wednesday. My friends, I want you to know something. We came together for a purpose. You're not here by accident. And
yeah, they joined a multi-level marketing company to make money. No shit, they came together for a purpose. I know he's going spiritual. I know what he's doing. He's saying spiritual language, okay? Every one of these Make Wellness MLMs don't look well, in my opinion. No, yep, correct.
We are here.
This is not the Ketone Company. This is a different company, but they are essentially the types of products they're selling. Sorry, my mouse is in his eye. They're selling products that attempt to achieve similar results: weight loss, wellness, powdered supplements and pill supplements that try to give you longevity, feel good, weight loss, same things that ketones attempt to do. Energy, stuff like that.
To make a difference in people's lives. And we are here to build a company that is a one of one. And we are here to really do something that matters, to bring, better wellness, the future of wellness, these bioactive peptides, bring that to people. We're here to create economic opportunity for individuals and for families, and to help them to be able to chase those dreams and goals, stuff that's in their heart now. They need a vehicle to get there, a financial vehicle. We're here to create that for them, make it easy for them through systems and tools. I don't say easy like like it's the processy, but simple, right? You have tools, and you have systems, and you have leadership and mentorship. And then we also, we're here to change the next generation of leaders in our country and to pour into people, and to really help you to be the best version of yourself, and to strengthen your home, strengthen your kids, because the truth is we all affect each other. And, we need your kids to be the best version of themselves. I need mine to be, as well. And your kids, you do it for your kids, I'll do it for mine, and we'll do it for each other. We go build the next generation of leaders in this country. So I want you to know something. We're just getting this party started. Our best days are ahead. This is just the beginning of where we're going. This 100 million is a record-breaking moment, but I just want you to know this is the foundation. This is not the finish line. The resolve that was burned into my heart 2 years ago, it burns way brighter now. That resolve that I'm not done, and that my best days are ahead. And I hope you're not done. I hope you feel passion in your heart. I hope you have big dreams that inspire you, dreams big enough to inspire other people. And I hope you're willing to fight for those dreams, and fight for your family, and fight for your finances, and fight for your freedom, and fight for your future, and go for it, and get back up when you get knocked down, and go write a comeback story, those of you that need to. And we're going to lock arms, and we're going to change the world together. So I love you guys. I'm so honored to be partners with you. Congratulations. You did it. $100 million business in 11 years. Unbelievable. Our goal is to double this thing in the next 12, and let's go do $1 billion business in the next 5, and create a business that we all look back and we're like, what the heck did we just go do? We just went and changed the world together, So I love you. I'm so honored to be doing this with you, and our best days are ahead. Thanks. And we'll see you guys Wednesday night.
Well, that's make one. So Justin Prince gets terminated by Modere for a hint of the idea that he is starting a new multi-level marketing company. They terminate him before he gets paid his commission of $300,000. They terminate him while he's on a trip to New York, and there's a lawsuit involved, and so he ends up starting a multi-level marketing company called Make Wellness. And this this StreamYard presentation we just watched with Lindsay Matway, one of his top leaders who was formerly with Beachbody, and him was a presentation letting us know that in the first 11 months, his business has done $100 million, and we cannot confirm or deny that he has done $100 million because I don't know where to check that. It's a private company. It's not a public company, so I'm going to look how to check where to find that. It is a bioactive peptide company, so the claim is that he has made a product that you can take peptides orally, and that the oral peptides survive the digestive process and do the peptide things that regular peptides do. And peptides normally are injected because peptides, as Amy has explained to us and science explains to us, are best and only given through injection because that's how they survive and are best dispersed in the body via injection, and are not and have not been best delivered via orally. But allegedly, Justin Prince has found a way to do that. And in this entire presentation that we just listened to, he has told us that he's done $100 million, but didn't give any information that in that $100 million, the oral peptides that were sold were successful in doing the peptide things that he claimed. So we're still waiting for that information. So we'll keep you updated and try to see if any of it worked. I'm DeeCee, and this is 31 streams in 31 days. This is day 18. I am glad that you've joined us. If this is your first stream that you've ever found me on, hello. October is a fun month here. It's a month that I stream every single day. And normally I stream a lot, but this is a month that I stream a lot. Hello, Off. If you want to subscribe and join us for more, feel free to subscribe. Lick the stream. And yep, Nicole said I've literally been prescribed these by my medical professionals and yes, by injection. Yep. I hope you come back, Nicole. I hope my new and returning viewers come back again. It's good to see everyone. Remember that we don't drink the Kool-Aid. We analyze the ingredients, and I'll see you next time. Deuces, huns. Don't forget to eat. It's good for your mental and physical well-being. Take your meds and hydrate. I'll see you next time. Bye.